Hello, Aries, and welcome to your Lionsgate portal reading for August 2023. The Lionsgate portal occurs when Sirius, the brightest star visible from Earth other than the Sun, aligns with two of the stars that are in Orion's belt and with Earth. Some say specifically with the Great Pyramids of Egypt and with the Sphinx, which has a lion's body. This happens in Leo season, always on 8/8, August the 8th, which again brings the lion reference in. And it signals a time of accelerated spiritual evolution and activation. Sirius, the star, is like our spiritual empowerment. The sun gives us physical growth and empowerment, whereas Sirius gives us the spiritual. And Sirius amplifies light and truth. Now the portal begins opening on that alignment, starts on July 26th and moves all the way until August the 12th, or July 26th to August the 12th. But the most auspicious time to use the energy that the portal will give us is from 4 days before the August the 8th to 4 days after August the 8th. So, and then of course August the 8th is the peak when Sirius will be at its brightest as our morning star right before dawn. So this reading is going to help you see what direction that the portal could possibly send you, what kind of energy and what area of your life that you're going to receive enlightenment and empowerment. It'll be a 5-card reading. I'll pull clarification cards as we go along, and then I'll pull a card from the Spirit Allies deck at the end to sum everything up. This will be a general reading for the collective. It's not meant for individual messages like you might find in a personal reading. If I do mention astrological houses, that will be for those of you with Aries rising. If you have a different rising sign, you might want to check out that reading. If you connect, resonate, please do give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate that so much, and I welcome new subscribers as well. But let's go ahead and get started with the reading. This first card here, I've already shuffled and cleared the space, cleansed the space, so I'll just do a quick cut. And our first card is going to tell us how Aries needs to prepare for this event, for the Lionsgate portal, the opening. And we have the Moon, Major Arcana. This next card is what you will find on the other side in terms of enlightenment and empowerment. What area of life will that address? Wow, and we have the Sun. Well, that's appropriate. Leo is ruled by the Sun, and this is Leo season, 8/8. And by the way, the 8 is very significant in Lionsgate portal because 8s are a power number. As you know, 8 is shaped like the infinity symbol, and it represents infinity and infinite abundance. So you will be able to manifest abundance more smoothly and easily at this time than at other times. We'll talk about that. Okay, the next card is how you will transform or change. And we have Wands, fire energy. And Aries, your fire energy, of course, you're a fire sign. The 9 of Wands is associated with Sagittarius and with the Moon. And then we have the Devil. Let me cover them up before YouTube censors us. There, they're dressed. Okay, there. This card represents messages from Spirit, and it's something about your temptations, your weaknesses, your addictions. We'll clarify that. This is also Capricorn energy, by the way. And then finally, how will you manifest abundance? By grabbing an opportunity, Aries. And if this is like the essence of fire energy here. It represents all 3 of you, the Aries sign, Leo, and Sagittarius. But if out of the 3, if anyone's capable of grabbing an opportunity and running with it, that's you. So this is very characteristic of you. Okay, well, let's get started on the reading then. In the first position, we have the moon. This is how you're going to prepare. And it looks like you need to uncover some hidden information to help you better move forward. The unknown, the hidden, and you're going to be doing that intuitively. It's not like you'll find out from the words in a conversation. You might find out from body language or tone of voice or facial expressions, but it's going to be something where you use your intuition. You're going to uncover some information that you need, and that's going to reveal to you how to move forward. Let's get some clarification. And we have the Page of Swords. Yes, swords represent truth and clarity. So you need to clear some things up before August the 8th, before you're ready to determine exactly what kind of intentions you want to set so that you can move toward manifestation and make those intentions real, bring them to reality. Queen of Wands. Okay, this could be you, Aries. The Queen of Wands is fire sign, of course, and she is associated with Aries. You are ready. You are very prepared. You are ready to move forward on something, but you don't realize there's something you need to know more about something that doesn't present itself as readily as other information you have. And that's why you've got to use that intuition, because you are inspired, you're prepared, you've planned, you've designed, you've got the energy, you're ready to do it. Let's see, one more clarification card. Somebody is hanging on to something, not sharing something you need to know, something you need to see. They're keeping it to themselves. This is where your intuition is going to come in to play when you interact with others. Read the room, read the people, read the body language, the facial expressions, tone of voice. What are they not saying? Read between the lines. Okay, we'll see if more information about this comes out. And this, you need to do this before August the 8th. You need to open up, find out what you can that's going to help you plan your path, plan the steps you're going to take. Let's go ahead and move to the Sun card. What will be found on the other side? What enlightenment? Well, here you go. Happiness, total joy, sunlight, passion, innocence. That's what's going to be found on the other side. And this is going to give you power. Your innocence is going to give you power. Because innocence attracts trust. You will be trusted because of your innocent joy. You don't have ulterior motives. You just want to manifest joy, not just for yourself, for others. This little child doesn't want everyone around them to be unhappy while they're happy. They want the world to be happy. That's innocence. They wish for everyone's happiness. Let's get some clarification. What will be found on the other side? Well, we know happiness, innocence. That enlightenment is going to give you the power to let go of something. Let me go back to this card. This is you. You're holding on to something, but you're going to be shown. So this is you after all. This is not another person who's hiding something from you. Well, let me get one more clarification card here. Temperance. To clarify this card. Moderation, not extreme, not desperation and fear. No extremes. Moderation. Moderated feelings show trust. And we have to trust God. We have to trust the universe and spirit. If we send out low frequency vibrations of fear and distrust, which is the only reason we hang on too tightly to something, if we send out those vibrations, then Spirit doesn't know what we want. God can't answer our prayers because we're saying we don't trust that they're going to provide for us and grant our prayers, our hopes on their good time. Let me get more clarification over here, though. So you're going to be given the power to let go of something, to let go of all of this. You're going to be shown something, enlightened, and given the power, the strength to walk away, because as we all know, walking away from something is hard, especially when it's been fulfilling us, emotionally fulfilling in the past. We hang on to dreams and desires. Clarification. But when you do this, you're going to be freed to work hard on this new path. You're going to be freed to use your talents to produce. You'll be freed. This is a prison. When you hang on too tightly to possessions, to a person, to a situation, you are imprisoning yourself. You're not free to move. Look at him. He can't move. If he lifts his foot, he's afraid someone will take that pentacle. If he lets go, if he loses sight of any of these, he's afraid they're going to be taken. So he's a prisoner of his own desires, his own ambition, his own possessions. But when you use that power, when you are given granted the power of strength to be able to let go, then you can now use your energy in a productive way for the better, the higher good, the better good, to do what you were put here to do, to find your purpose. And this figure has found his purpose, and he's totally immersed, engaged, and loving what he does. He's not even paying attention to what he's already done or what task is before him. He's just working away. And that will give you cause to celebrate. You're going to be celebrating your freedom. This often represents a celebration of something like an engagement or a marriage. I'm feeling like this could be a relationship. I mean, the only cups we have right here are right here. And cups show they're associated with emotions more than any of the other suits. Let me get more clarification here. Knight of Cups. Yes, a new offering of love. You're going to let go. You've been hanging on to a person, a situation that you've been afraid to let go of. You are going to be given the strength to walk away from that. You will be working on yourself. You're going to have an offering of new love. A new person's coming into your life. And you'll be able to celebrate, because walking away gives you freedom. When you hang on tightly, you're a prisoner. You will have freedom, and you'll celebrate that freedom. Okay, I get it now. I get it. Let's move on to this card, which is how you will transform or change once you walk away. I want you to look at this gentleman here. And by the way, this is just masculine energy. It's not either male or female, masculine energy. But look at this figure. He's done it all alone. You've been alone in your last relationship. You did all the work. Your partner, your person, did not work on the relationship. And relationships are work. To maintain, to move forward, it's work. You did it all by yourself. You carried the weight of everything. And you made it. And it's like this person is looking at everybody and saying, yes, I did it. I've stayed in this relationship. I've maintained the needs. I've met the needs of my person. Maybe not myself, but I was there. And I did it. But I'm not going to complete it. A 10 wands would be completion. But you're looking at everyone and you're saying, I'm not going to let this imprison me. Do you see how they look like jail bars back here? But you're in front. You're telling the world, I am not going to let this situation imprison me. I am walking away, and I've got the strength to do it. This is known as the earthly strength card. You have divine strength, which is the lion, when the woman who is taming the lion and playing with the lion, closing its mouth. But here you have earthly power, earthly strength. And that's what you're finding on the other side. So how will you change when you get the strength to walk away? You're going to be able to show yourself and the world that you can do what you choose to do. You've got the strength to do what works best for you, to leave something behind, which is much harder than just staying step by step, getting through the day, staying in your comfort zone, doing what you're used to doing. You will be given the strength, and you're going to use that. You're going to use this enlightenment and strength here to change the way you approach the world. Yes. And you're going from you will have learned a valuable lesson here, a very valuable lesson. From now on, when you see someone like your current person or your recently past person headed your way, you're going to see them, you're going to recognize them a mile away. Okay? Anyone that shows those traits, you will head them off at the pass. It'll be about prevention. You'll nip it in the bud. And actually, that's what temperance is. This is about nipping things in the bud. Moderation does that. You won't fall head over heels in love, that extreme reaction. You'll respond with wisdom. Queen of Swords, wise, faces the truth, seeks clarity, and communicates. You'll face reality now. Learned your lesson and face reality. And that will it's going to put you back in the game. You will heal, and it'll make you ready for a new relationship. You'll be ready to get out there, and this is about friendly competition. So you'll be back in the game again. Okay. That spirit, that Aries spirit, that's what wands are about, fire and spirit. Okay, oh, I've got to keep them covered up. I was going to clarify. So why do we have the devil in messages from spirit? Well, obviously this was a toxic relationship, which I did not catch at first. This was a toxic relationship here. And it may be that it was a very stingy person. And stingy people tend to hold tight to everything. They do not give in a relationship. And we're not just talking money. They have attachment problems. They're fearful of losing. So this tells me that the spirit, the enlightenment you're going to receive on the other side of the portal, the Lionsgate portal, is going to be about what it takes to move a relationship forward and strengthen the bond and strengthen the love and help the love grow. They're going to show you that these tendencies here, the stinginess, is a weakness. It's a weakness. And it brings out the worst in both people. The worst in the partner, the person, and the worst in you. Because you just don't get where they're coming from. And you respond, you react. You don't respond, you react with extreme emotions. That's why we have the Temperance card here. So let's get one clarification card here at least. King of Swords, yes. Boy, are you going to be the master of clarity? Are you going to face reality from here on out, or what? Once you are enlightened about one occurrence in the relationship, it's going to be like, oh, well, that explains that. And then you wake up the next morning and a memory pops into your head. Oh, okay, well, now I understand. All of these things that happened in the past with this person, with this toxic relationship, they're going to reveal themselves to you clearly. The motivation behind them, why your person said or did this, and how it brought the worst out in you in terms of a fearful or resentful reaction. You are going to face truth after truth after truth. It'll be coming at you. One more, the Chariot, and then you are going to be moving forward. Cancer energy right here. And by the way, the King of Swords is Aquarius energy. So we have Cancer. You're going to be confident. You're going to move forward. You're going to say to yourself, I will recognize anyone with these traits in the future. I know to stay away from them. I will be wise in who I choose to invest my emotions and my love and my efforts in the future. And you're going to take the opportunity. Here, You're ready to join the game, to get back in the game again, and you're going to have an opportunity to do that. You're going to have an invitation reaching out to you, maybe more than one. And this is from Spirit. Spirit is offering you a general invitation to come out and join the world being your best self. And so how will you manifest abundance? By getting out there. Getting out there. Trusting. Don't let this one toxic relationship, or if you've had more than one, don't let that ruin things for you and destroy your trust. Learn from your mistakes. Don't keep obsessing over mistakes. Learn from them. Bring the lesson forward. Leave the mistake behind. So you're going to leave this mistake behind, and you're going to learn the lesson and bring that forward into the portal so that you can receive the truth, the enlightenment, and the joy and the happiness here, and the strength. Okay, let's get one clarification card at least. Oh, yes. And you are going to find emotional fulfillment. Make sure that when you are setting your intentions, you do so very clearly, and you do it with trust in your heart. And you send that message to Spirit, to God, in your prayer or in your affirmations. When you release that, you let it go. You totally let it go, because you trust that Spirit is going to help you manifest. And you don't wonder, when is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? You don't get to do that, because if you trust, then you don't need to do that. And that's the message that you want to send. Gratitude. Thank Spirit and God, the universe, the divine, however you connect with the divine Spirit. Send that gratitude out every day, that they are working in your behalf and helping you work toward your manifestation, because there you have total emotional fulfillment. That's out there waiting for you. Okay, let's get you a Spirit card here from Spirit Allies and see how they're going to sum things up for us. I pre-shuffled and pre-cut, but let me give it one more. And they are telling you Nyx, number 9. Oh, the moon. We started with the moon, and we are ending with the moon. Very interesting. Number 9. Let me see what they have to say. Now, the print is very small here. I apologize. I'm probably going to stumble over the words a couple of times. Nyx. I love both the dark and the light sides of myself. Nyx's dark and mysterious energy has led her to become a powerful personification of the night. Feared even by Zeus, Nyx stands tall in her power as a divine feminine goddess. Born from chaos, that was one of the Titan gods, she oversees the darkness that comes over each night. The goddess encourages you to find peace within the dark. We started with the moon, telling you that to listen to your intuition, listen to your gut feelings. How does this relationship, this person, make you feel inside when you're around them? How do they make you feel? Not how do you feel about them, how do they make you feel? That was one of the wisest words of wisdom I picked up recently. It's from, his last name is Lop. He does readings. You can catch him on YouTube. But he has different channels, and he gives relationship advice. And I thought, yes, exactly. How does he make you feel? What does your gut say when you're around your person? Without darkness, there can be no light. And within each of us, there is both light and dark. You are being presented with the opportunity to learn from and heal your shadow patterns. Whatever enabling behaviors on your part that you've been showing, that you've been demonstrating, that can be your shadow work. How have you enabled this person to bring out the worst in you, or less than the best? Let me see, where was I? A portal is open for you. Well, goodness gracious, of course, the Lionsgate portal. A portal is open for you to forgive yourself and others. There is much to learn from navigating the darkness to unveil the light hidden within the heaviest burdens that you've been carrying. And that brings us to the Nine of Wands there, the heaviest burdens you've been carrying. You've been doing all the work in that relationship. Look to the stars when you feel alone, and be comforted that Nyx is watching over you in her cloak of stars. Okay, there's a lot was given to you in this card. A lot of information. Forgiveness, unconditional love, not holding on to resentment toward a person that may have used you. And I don't want to say betrayed. I don't see that anywhere, but definitely used you, because people who are afraid of losing their resources don't want to share, and so they use the resources of other people. But forgiving and then trusting again, being able to give unconditional love, is the way you're going to move forward. Okay, I hope this reading helped you, Aries. I enjoyed reading for you. I learned a lot from this. Interesting connections in here. And I hope you come back for more. Join me again. Thank you so much.